Hello and welcome to Let's Try, where we are the first to try new and upcoming indie games. I am your host, Shatterdrift, and tonight, let's try Siege Survival Gloria Victus. Even though for some reason the Gloria Victus is above the title, but that's how it is. Now, of course, it's a live show on Twitch that you are probably watching on YouTube. If you would like to see us live on Twitch, go ahead and join us every Tuesday night at twitch.tv/Shatterdrift, or simply just strap yourself in for this YouTube video and for the review. It is worth noting that this game is a press copy. There will be some updates before official release. Hashtag disclaimer. All right, let's jump into a new story. Ooh. There's going to be a new game plus down the road and custom scenarios down the road. But for now, we are in the main scenario. Now, the premise of this is that our kingdom is under siege, as we can see here. I don't know if that's us. I would assume that guy is dead. Being killed by who is ever presumably our big bad. We were just starting harvest when the Ismers struck out of nowhere, catching us off guard. Horns of war sounded throughout Edring, and the smoke-filled city streets ran red with the blood of its citizens. The savage wars from Kargold had invaded our home. All we could do is send a messenger out to summon aid, while the outnumbered guards focused on protecting. I hate to say it, but true wartime, we're worried about those supplies. The civilians are done. And it'll also motivate our soldiers to fight harder. Those evil invaders of Kargold, was that the place? The Ismers, whatever we're calling them? They killed so many of your friends and family. Would the extra supplies help us survive the siege? It was up to the rest of us to ensure the sacrifice would not be squandered. Then they prepared their war engines, smashing the gate connecting the town and the castle. We thought things couldn't get any worse, when they got worse. We glimpsed a monstrous figure, or the barracks was destroyed. I feel like monstrous figure. The Kargolders were led by their infamous nameless champion. Nothing I'd seen in my whole life was more terrifying than this beast-like figure. Resembling Sparkbot, the mascot of this channel. Ugh. The Bastion must hold. Chat, please say the Bastion must hold. YouTubers, please comment. The Bastion must hold. Okay, this is actually really straightforward. We're one guy. Oh, I have to click on the interact. Thank you to those posting the Bastion must hold. You recognize the man before you. It's Bertram, a local carpenter. You suddenly realize that this man has just lost his family. Surely due to no choices we made about securing the foodstuffs instead of protecting the civilians. Items. Right now we're covering up a lot of stuff in the lower left. I'm not entirely sure where the best spot to put my camera is. So in the lower left right now we have our character Flint. We have the 3 dots above him that do nothing. We have a little bit of information. Flint is, of course, a worker. I never thought my life could completely change within just a day. Yesterday, I was simply doing my work around the animals. Now I'm in the ruins of a castle surrounded by savage invaders, hoping the relief will come. May the Forefather protect us in these desperate times. We know he's well rested. We know he's well. Of course, we are rocking the Cosmos glass of October. If your birthday is in October, like mine, or if you know someone with an October birthday, the Cosmos is the flower of their birth month. On the left, if you have all the required materials, it'll show in green. You can see properties on the right. We can confirm our selection, so on and so forth. Any construction can be damaged by an enemy's projectile if it's placed in an exposed area marked orange in the building mode. And you need to decide what buildings protect. I dig that a lot. Nothing is currently in. Oh, is this the orange area? This is the orange area. This is the blue area. Let's put our sawhorse there. Build it. Is time passing consistently? I think time is passing while we're doing everything. Okay, we have the sawhorse. We can craft new items. But do I need the planks to become firewood? Maybe I did. Maybe I did. Maybe I did that right the first time. Who knows? I certainly don't. Okay, so now we need some raw food. Raw food is over here. Okay. We also have 2 pigs sitting over here on the side. They have not been massacred yet by the trebuchets. Gotta wonder what's worse in wartime than the sound of an animal that gets hit. Yet, says Nebros. Exactly. Okay, so we have a. Oh yeah, I'm just gonna take everything. Why would I leave anything behind? Oop. Go back to our storehouse to build. Our day is passing pretty quickly, as we can see in the upper right. We need a fireplace, right? Why is the grass a non-option? I really want to know why the grass is not an option. But we're gonna go ahead and put our fireplace in a safe spot. We don't want our fire getting taken out. The soldiers deserve to stay warm. Oh, we don't have any meat, so we're just gonna... Oh, both of these can craft a meal. Okay. So let's go ahead and turn eggs and firewood. Does it really take 3 firewood for that? I'm confused. Oh, it's gonna take 3 firewood to cook 1 egg into a meal. Or 1 set of eggs. Can I feed him? Can I feed him? He barely notices your presence, but you manage to make him eat. Bite after bite, you can see life coming back into him. Finally, he puts down the empty bowl and falls asleep. That's all. Only once he speaks, you recognize Galvic, an experienced garrison member known and liked by the former citizens, because the citizens are dead now, for his cordial attitude. You can make all the preparations before entering the city. The map displayed on the left shows secret paths from the castle. Only one of them is available at the moment, but if you find a way to unlock the others, you'll be able to start your night in different parts of the city available. Think about what items you would need during the scavenge and move them to your common supplies to the backpack. Torches, shovels, and weapons would be your usual choice. Hint, you have 1 torch. It might be useful. Okay, so this is really cool. We have the 2 inactive passages on town, and then for each section of town, it says what's there, which is actually kind of really cool. It says like average few, not available in preview. That's fine. The preview build is, of course, a special early access build we are in for this coverage purposes. You enter the despoiled city below the castle. You can move faster by double-clicking the left mouse button. Thank you. But be warned, running is louder and the city is under occupation. It is definitely a good idea to move carefully and mind your surroundings. Okay, so walking uses almost no noise whatsoever. Take some firewood. I don't know why it mentioned the Wazda. Also, we have a nice little hung guy there in the town. In here. The building has been scorched and looted. Its owner hangs from a nearby tree, a dozen arrows sticking from his body. What a waste of arrows! As you gaze on the destruction, a chilling wind reminds you as to why you're here. To find arrows for soldiers. Only one way to find out. You prowl through the devastated workshop, looking for the precious arrows among piles of broken parts and burnt-out furniture. Time passes, but you can't find any. Just as you're about to give up, you spot a flash in the dark, under a broken roof beam. Could it be? Yes, arrows for the Bastion defenders. You try to pull them out, but they seem stuck under the broken beam. You pull and pull until they're all yours. Suddenly, the dislodged beam collapses on top of you with all its weight. Pain shoots through your whole body. It takes you ages to pull through. As you leave the workshop, you see something has changed. The bowyer's corpse has been taken down. An old woman leans over the body in the shade of the tree. She is sobbing, exhausted, and you guess she must be his mother. She had risked her life to cut her son down and bury him in a shallow grave. The woman struggles to move him, but she hurts herself with the axe under his belt. So do we help bury the corpse? Or do we take the axe and leave? I've got too much compassion in me right now. We're gonna help her bury the corpse. We chose valuables instead of the axe. I don't know if those will help us much. We've got still most of the night to go. We need a shovel to remove that obstacle. We have a interaction up here. Vegetables. Oh, go back to the castle. There's a go back to the castle button. Perfect. Did I say run back? Tutorial, return to the castle. As the night turns to day, your character is easily visible to enemies. Patrols will be sent to your location soon. Additionally, scavenging is exhausting work, and soon your character will not be able to run from the guard panel. Tutorial, the Bastion 1. You can see reports about upcoming enemy assaults. Sometimes you will need to scout behind enemy lines to actually obtain this information. It's important to keep the Bastion's strength as high as possible in order to minimize the defender losses and wall damage. Use this screen to pass supplies to the Bastion. They will be packed and transferred by the active character once you've confirmed your choice. Also here you'll see the broken equipment which you'll have to take and repair. I have 2 arrows to send them. 2 arrows. 2 bundles of arrows. That's it. That's it. Nothing else that they need. It seems Bertram is feeling much better. The loss of his family has had a crushing impact on him that only time can fully heal. Supposedly. Supposedly time can heal that. I don't think it can. Nonetheless, finally, the Carpenter has recovered from shock and is ready to rejoin the fight. We've unlocked our second character, which we can switch between with the tab key. Okay, so this is where it gets a little bit RTS-y, I think, is because the time is constantly passing. And we need to be able to use characters quickly, which means that we're going to suck at this and lose. We also have their portraits down in the lower left, hidden behind my face. And we also have to take care of their needs, which are also in the lower left. You need to bandage up. I also need you to sleep. How do I have you sleep? Where is my economy summary? Our supplies, options, which is just game options. Skip until dusk. Lightly wounded but bandaged, that's good. He's still thirsty, so we definitely need some clean water. I don't know how to make you sleep though. Okay, whatever, I'm gonna have him go to the keep and see what happens. Sleep on the ground. I still don't know how to make him actually sleep in a bed. Okay, so Bertram did not get any sleep. Oh, this is how it is, okay. Yeah, Flint needs some sleep. Bertram got some sleep, so we're sending him outside. This area is blocked, we don't have a shovel yet. How do we build a shovel? Okay, good, we wanted the clean water. That's what we're out here for. We're here for more clean water. You approach the city gate to from the market to the harbor. It would be an incredibly convenient shortcut for your nightly journeys. The door, however, is solid and definitely shut. If Izmir's haven't been able to breach it, you need a key. But where could it be? Hide here? Oh, I have to hide on the other side. That's cool that we have hiding. And there's still our friend hanging for improvised shovel. We found the let's collect resources. I also like the line of sight we have going on here. Clear obstacle. We're still in the middle of the night. That'll give us a path forward. I think there's another one over on the side that I think I might clear it as well. Improvised shovel is broken. This is dirty water. Drinking can cause poisoning. It can be boiled to clean water on an upgraded fireplace that we don't have yet, so I'm not going to worry about that. Need a torch to burn corpses. I didn't bring my torch with me. I forgot my torch. Oh, Sky discovered the redeem bad relationship advice. Definitely advice on what you're doing wrong with librarian girl. Tell me more, Sky. Tell me more. Go back to the castle. Run, friend, run. Hope that guard hears me. That's fine. We finally have guards vaguely aware of my presence. We asked her out Valentine's Day 2020 and got shot down. Well, see, Sky, the mistake you made is that you asked her out on Valentine's Day. You never ask a woman out on Valentine's Day. You ask her out the day after Valentine's Day. That way she knows that she is appreciated and you take her seriously. It shows that you don't care to spend an extravagant amount of money on her. You care to take her on a nice, casual, non-romantic date, which is what all women crave. I also need to get our animals fed. How are our chickens doing in the hen house? You see each other at work basically every day. She's clearly interested, but she says she's not dating anymore. Well, that's fine, Sky. You take her at her word that she is not dating anymore, and you patiently wait as her best friend until one day she will open her eyes and realize you have been there all along. That's how it works. That is how I won over Cyprus. Royal Siege. The enemy is firing siege engines. A flying rocket causes serious damage when it hits a character or workshop, and some of the stones can be collected and used to strengthen the walls of Bastion. Oh. You need to manage your animals. They can be very useful alive. For example, well-fed chickens lay eggs. To feed the animals, select a food edible for them using the left mouse button. That's basically what we've been doing. Sky, perfect. You're on track. In one day, between 5 and 10 years time, you will still be single, and she will be married with 2 kids, and finally get a divorce. And then that will be your opportunity. She's definitely not gonna be married with 2 kids. Look, Sky, the point is bad relationship advice, not good relationship advice. Now, Sky, I'm sure that as soon as she hits 40 and realizes that she has gone nowhere in her life and is off of like her 3rd or 4th breakup since the current time, that she will finally be like, you know, Sky has been here and loyal the whole time. I'll make him pay for my life. She hits 40 this year. Sky, I don't know how to make this any worse than you've already made it for yourself. I really don't. I apologize for including a roast along with the thing, but like, gosh darn it. Game intro redeeming bad relationship advice. What do you need to be able to get girls to notice you? Game, the best way to get girls to notice you is to stare at them. See, when Cypress and I first met, we hadn't spoken to each other yet, but what I did is I stared at her from across the room. You can pop your eyebrows even for emphasis. Guaranteed, they will notice you. There's no doubt in my mind. It's in fact the thing that they find most flattering is that you don't have to use your words to communicate. Must be a silent, romantic type. It was a tough battle. The arms and walls helped the defenders stay alive so we repelled the enemy attacks. Death upon their gods and kings. 1 soldier wounded, -2 arrows. Garrison morale is stable. If that doesn't work, another way to get women to notice you is to send a message on Facebook. It's to friend request them. It's the best way to let them know that you exist. That way they see game request by the game enjoyer. And they look at this guy and they say, who is this? I'm gonna look at his profile and see who he is. And they find out who you are. See, with Cypress, I just had to stare at her, and eventually I noticed she stared back at me. You definitely have a tendency to stare too much sometimes. Game, you gotta be a little... Sorry, this is bad relationship advice. I shouldn't give you the good relationship advice. You consciously try not to, but you're not always successful. Keith today trying to give the good advice, just focus on their likes. So this is Siege Survival Gloria Victus. It is getting released sometime in the next month or 2. I'm gonna need to spend some more time with this off stream and get a little bit more of a feel for it. But it's a neat little base defense, resource management, fun simulation thing. It's been really, really cool so far. If you would like to see more Let's Try content, please hit the subscribe button here on YouTube. Be sure to like this video to help us discovery. And if you would like to join us live, we are here every Tuesday night at twitch.tv/shadowdrift. I will see you next time.